You're watching the Liverpool Sport Guide. My name's Matt Jones and I'm joined by Derry Mathews, former lightweight champion, featherweight champion as well, and we're going to be talking to him just about his career after his sad defeat to Ahara Davis at the O2 Arena, where, Derry, you decided to call it a day.
Yeah, the journey's been good, but it was one of them things where, you know, even if I would have won the fight and I wouldn't have performed the way I know I can, I think I would have called it a day anyway. But listen, no regrets. I've enjoyed it. It's been a great journey, and hopefully, you know, it can continue and I stay in the sport.
The fight was stopped after, I think, 3 rounds, wasn't it? But did you know before then how good he was doing on the night?
No, because listen, I had a tremendous training camp. Danny Vaughan had me great. I was training with Jamie Collin and Paddy Barnes and Tyrone McKenna, and we're all really pushing each other. We went out to LA, back to Scotland, and I felt ready. I felt brilliant. But then once you're in there, you know, it's one of them things where you sort of go old overnight. But again, it happens to everyone. It happens to the best, and as I keep saying, it weren't my night, and it was one of them things. But you know, it's not worth crying. It's not worth being upset. I'm happy. I'm relieved, and you know, I've come out the game healthy, and that's the main thing.
You say it's not worth crying, but there were a few tears when you announced the decision in the ring, and I think that showed just how much the sport means to you and what it's done for you in your life.
Yeah, I've boxed from the age of 8, so you know, it is going to be hard. It's going to be frustrating, and you know, it's like leaving a job where you've been there all your life. And I've been boxing from the age of 8 in the Solly, and you know, it's now hopefully I can, you know, pass my knowledge onto some of the up and coming kids, and you know, as a trainer, as a person, or even a pundit, for instance, and you know, and still stay in the sport, which is the only thing I know at the moment is boxing. I never had a full-time job. I've always been involved in boxing, and you know, I count myself as being one of the lucky ones, and hopefully it can continue. It
has been an amazing career, 52 fights, I think I'm right in saying, loads of wins in that time. What's your proudest achievement?
A lot of people are going to say the Collar fight. A lot of people are going to say the Tommy Coyle fight, but I think the Chuy one stands out for me, where Chuy beat me, and when I say beat me bad, and then I went into prize fighter hoping to get Chuy. The people around me, they'll know that I wanted Chuy first fight, and I got him second fight, and I thought, you know, I showed that I'm a man and I can mix him with the best that night, and you know, I think we got round of the year. It was a good fight. It was only over 3 rounds, but for me that was a great fight. And you know, a lot of people are going to say the qualified, but I don't want to say the qualified because people think that, you know, you're only saying that because he's from Manchester and you won. So I've had that many good fights. I'll let the fans decide what they liked.
You briefly mentioned the Coyle one there, though. You came from nowhere in the position that you were in the fight to win that one as well.
Yeah, again, I was getting outboxed by Coyle, but I can punch with either hand, and I still can punch with either hand, and you know, I proved that, you know, it's not over till the final bell, and I think I learned and I proved to other fighters around the country that, you know, keep digging in there and you can get the win. And you know, Coyle was, I didn't think I won a round, and then out of the blue I hit him with a left hook. And if you go back into the build up in that fight, if you go to the press conference or whatever, I told Tommy Coyle I was going to hit him with a left hook, and I even named the rounds, and I've done it, so I'm happy with that.
Well, there you go. You're a man that should be listened to, especially when it comes to boxing. We've talked about your proudest achievement. You must have loads of mementos at home from your career as well.
Yeah, there's loads. Listen, I've had some great times in boxing and some bad times. Met some great people, met some bad people, but it'll always live with me. And you know, I'm in the middle of doing a book now with Phil Kirkbride. We started about 18 months ago, so you know, hopefully we can sit down and get that finished off, and people will be able to read the good stories and the bad stories.
Well, Derry, you've left a brilliant legacy in boxing in the city, and I'm sure there's more to come in terms of your coaching and who you're working with in the future, so best of luck with that, and congratulations on a wonderful career.
Thanks very much. Thank you.